Hey, happy St. Paddy's Day.
I was going for a jaunt down Tamaki Drive this morning. We passed a couple of establishments that were getting ready to go for a big St. Paddy's Day. No one was there yet.
But it's like Irish. I don't need an excuse, but this one provides an excuse for Irish to go full Irish.
Yeah, it does. It gives, and it also in Auckland. I don't know if it's like this everywhere else in the country, but it gives guys in chinos, RM Williams, and a puffer vest, a reason to go out and cheat on their partners on a Tuesday night.
Yep.
There's a lot of that going on already down there. There's a lot of businessmen playing up today. Is all I'll say.
Oh, and under the guise of St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
I still haven't recovered from the St. Paddy's Day, which I had in Palmerston North. During my early media days, I used to work at MediaWorks, Palmerston North.
Okay.
2XS FM.
Yeah.
Mike West was down there. Anyway, I was a young whippersnapper, and St. Paddy's Day, obviously, back in those days, big radio promo, you go down there and it's just pouring piss left, right and centre. Guinness is flying everywhere. I got full face paint. It was me and the drive guy there. We got full face paint.
Not black, I hope.
No, full green face paint.
Oh, right.
And then we managed to, both with full green face paint, both happened to get lucky. And I woke up in what I can only describe
I don't know. I think we're going here. Talk to me.
I can only describe as an outhouse of a flat. One that has the ranch slider that is dangerously wet on the inside because due to the
Were they
condensation.
called like portacoms or something like that?
Yeah, I found myself in a portacom.
Yeah.
And I looked over and I was like, oh, okay.
Hello. Was she also painted green?
No, she wasn't, but there was a lot of green all over the sheets.
Yeah, okay.
And I worked out that I still had a lot of face paint on.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't know where my mate had gone. Glenn was his name. And I was like, Glenn, and I was texting him and I was like, where are you? And he goes, I don't know.
Okay.
And then I said, neither do I, but I'm going to make an exit because it was a weekday. I had to go back to work. So I was in the driveway and I called him and he goes, I don't know where I am. Let me look out the front window. And I turn around and he's in the same house. And I was like, I can see you.
So you managed to pull up at a flat, thank God, or something like that.
Same girl. So both same girl.
No, he was a different girl. Anyway, but he crawls out of there and falls out of the front window and we get a taxi back to work. This is like 8 a.m. Basically, we arrived back to work still with half face paint on. We're in the toilets of MediaWorks Palmerston North trying to scrub what can only be described as house paint off our faces.
That MediaWorks building in Palmerston North has seen some things. Because my flatmate Darcy used to work for them.
It's on right in the square there.
Yeah, it's problematic.
Yeah, I left that job. And my parting gift is I sat on the photocopier and I photocopied my bowls and I put it under every single manager's door.
Just suck on D's.
Suck on D's nuts.
Oh, well, what are you doing tonight? You got any plans for St. Paddy's Day, Joe? Look at you. Look at you, boy.
I'll head down to Palmy probably.
I'm Scottish, I know.
Yeah, it's more Scottish, isn't it?
I'll be at the cricket tonight.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
What a way to celebrate St. Paddy's Day.
Everyone's got a bit of Irish or Scottish or English in them, don't they?
I certainly do. Well, everyone in this room does.
I think any white person in this country has a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, well, that's the whole... it's not really our domain going into colonisation, but I think even people that don't have a lot of white in them still have a bit of Irish in them, whether that was up to them or not.
Yeah. And
so shout out to the Irish.
Yeah, you can just go out and smack.
Is that what we're doing? We're celebrating the Irish on St. Paddy's Day?
St. Paddy's Day is St. Patrick, the saint of piss drinking, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Live from the Export Beer Garden Studio, this is the agenda for Tuesday, the 17th of March. It's only Tuesday.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Well, we're starting rumours here at the ACC. Yep. Last night on socials, I believe, everyone knows now, it's Joe Jury who put out a poll because the drama of the NZ20 versus the BBL Kiwi team could be decided as soon as today is what we're hearing whispers of.
Yes, and I've heard whispers that they're kicking the can down the road, which is classic New Zealand sport. That's why we're slightly retarded.
You fucking kick that can.
Anyway, here's the background of it. If some people are like, don't care, don't know what's going on. So, a proposal was made last year by a private consortium called NZ20. Calling themselves NZ20.
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand is one of the very few countries that does not have a privately run T20 competition. And you look over at the Caribbean Premier League, you look at the SA20, you look at the 100 now, which is privatised. They're all run privately. They're by all means, especially the Caribbean one is doing pretty well. The South African one's doing really well. Obviously, you got the IPL, you got the UAE League, you got the Pakistan League, you got a Bangladesh League. They're all successful to their own degree, but we haven't. We've got our Super Smash, and something needs to be done. We can't just keep doing the same thing. So, New Zealand Cricket, after this consortium came to them, sort of decided let's panic a little bit and get Deloitte because their preferred was to go to the Big Bash, and so Deloitte then got commissioned initially, I believe, to recommend one.
Yeah. Well, I need to see them have a net before I can let them make any.
But the brief changed to give us the pros and cons of each.
Okay. So now they're just doing some kind of report on whether or not we like this one or like this one. Well, why the fuck are we listening to Deloitte on this?
Because they're consultants. They pay them a couple of million for the
pleasure.
pleasure.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I get it.
Anyway, so the argument now is...
I like the private league thing. There, I've said it.
Yeah, the common argument now is it's either going to be BBL or a team in the BBL or this NZ20 private league. Because I don't think we can continue flogging the Super Smash and expecting a different result.
No.
However, Big Bash... Where's our ambition? Where is New Zealand Cricket's ambition? Like, we have made 2 one-day finals, World Cup finals, a T20 final, a Champions League final. We've won the World Test Championship.
2 T20 World Cup finals.
Yeah,
we lost to the Aussies.
Yeah, where the fuck is our ambition? Why are we attaching ourselves to the Aussies?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Why are we kowtowing down to them? And why would we put one team into their competition?
Yeah, well, why does it have to be one's my question. Why can't it be like every other league that we play with them? And I mean, the A-League's slightly different because we've only now got 2. But we've had one in that fucking A-League for the longest time. And yeah, that is a bit of a squib, so not a great example. But you do that with Super Rugby. I don't mind if we're going to put 5 teams in the BBL.
Yeah.
I'm open to that. I'm not super open to one.
One sucks, man. It'll kill the game because what will it do? We've got one team in that competition. How does that develop any T20 players? We produce some of the best T20 players in the world. Our ambition should be to run a T20 league that is one of the best in the world. Everyone goes, there's no window. It's like people moaning about fucking parking at stadiums. What about parking? Oh, what about availability? What about the window? Who cares?
Yeah.
Fucking build it, they will come. New Zealanders want to play in their own country. And if the T20 competition is here, they'll come. Also, look at Chris Gale. People quite like coming to New Zealand.
Yeah, they love it.
I think you could attract some good players.
Yep. They love to come here, MC kind of private nights before corporate events and MC moments of like show me them titties, and then you get up on the table and show them titties, and then he goes, don't not them titties.
Exactly.
He doesn't want them titties.
He doesn't want them titties, but he wants some titties.
So that's just an example of what players want to come here and do.
They could offer them a package over summer if it's in January. Anyway, the BBL option, I know that's an easy one for people to get their head around because we send.
Well, that makes sense.
We send over the New Zealand, I don't know, lightning bolts or whatever the fuck you're going to call it, but I don't see how that's going to benefit the game. I think it'll further dilute our domestic game.
And are we going to consider that, like, are we all going to be all in on considering that to be the top and the pinnacle of T20 cricket in New Zealand?
What, helping out Australia?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because there's still going to be
why
this
are we doing that?
Like outcry for still a domestic league here.
We've got enough players and enough good players to have our own league.
Yeah,
and if private investors are going to come in, like...
It's not good, Scotty.
Look at it, the Sunrisers Hyderabad. They've got a team... they've got 2 or 3 teams around the world now. They've got one in the 100. They've got, obviously, the IPL team. They've got one in the US, I believe. Auckland Sunrisers. Go for it. The Mumbai Indians Wellington. The NZ20 League would be like, Auckland, Tauranga, Hamilton, Wellington, Queenstown, Christchurch. Probably. They're your kind of teams.
Joe put this out on socials last night, and he gave the public 2 options. I understand Joe entering one team into the BBL, the Brazilian butt lift, or,
that would be better.
The Brazilian butt lift.
Just a whole team of guys go over to get the Brazilian butt lift.
I'd rather watch that.
Yeah, I certainly would as well. Or, do the private league thing here. It seems that we are in the minority when it comes to the general public.
I think because the Big Bash League, people can get their head around it. It exists. We put a team in. It's like the Warriors. It's like the Breakers. Sure. But if we look at what the Warriors have done for domestic rugby league...
It's not good, Matty.
It's not good, Matty.
No, it's not good, Matty.
It's not good.
And I think there's also a lack of knowledge or education about what the NZ20 would be, how it works.
Yeah.
It would be.
And people are just a little bit scared by foreign investment, maybe.
But look at examples. Look at the Caribbean Premier League. That is a cricket association that is in disarray. They've got 10 countries that half of them don't even talk to each other or want to play with each other. Yet they've put a competition together that makes money and is popular and they get players.
Why are people so scared of private ownership though? Because when you do that, you end up with like people working for these companies or teams that end up wanting to grow the game because there's financial benefit from this. And
no risk.
Instead, you just have these kind of teams that go like. For example, the Super Smash for the last few years has gone nowhere because there's been no real passion.
And it's costing New Zealand cricket.
So, like, why?
Because New Zealand Rugby for 25 years
Oh
has
my
said,
God.
no, we can't have, you got to have control, you got to have
Why
control.
do we need control? We don't need it.
But it's
We
just,
do not need it. We just need some players playing some cricket. Spread your legs, New Zealand. It's time to spread your fucking legs.
I'm probably. Oh, look, I'm biased. I'm NZ20 all the way. But I mean,
Same.
it's only a window in January. That's all they're asking for from New Zealand cricket. Give the window. Allow the players to play. That's it. They've still got control of the game.
Wait, a 4-week competition.
Yeah. The issue is going to be if they go with the BBL, or why would you sign a central contract? Why would you anything if you're not going to invest in the game?
Are you saying that to make that BBL team, you'd have to be a centrally contracted player?
I don't know.
Because if you were Finn Allen, why would you go, yeah, I'll sign that to play in the New Zealand BBL team when I could play for the Scorchers and get paid way more?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I think it's because most people.
This is a massive decision.
Most people can get their head around the BBL thing because of
it just makes sense.
Brazilian butt lift
because of that, and also the Warriors, the Breakers, Auckland FC, and Phoenix. But it's not the right decision for cricket because we need a little bit more ambition. Fucking hell, we're a fucking world class cricket team that produces world class players that we need to believe in ourselves, not. Fuck off to Aussie.
There's some
fuck the Aussies
whining podcast, and it's done by Sky Sports over in the UK, and it's got Bumble and all the British boys on it, and they were talking about teams that compete way above their league and stuff like that, and they obviously talked about New Zealand, and then they spoke for just a brief 5 minutes about how do players get to being a black cap, and they talked about our current kind of domestic setup, and they were just all sitting there like, what the fuck? And then they talked about for a moment that they're considering entering one team into the BBS, and they were all looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, anyway, so...
Like, come on, New Zealand, open your eyes, do something good, think about this properly. Are there people, like, if we find out tomorrow that, well, you're saying that they're kicking the can, so we might not find out tomorrow, but if we enter one team into the BBL, what happens with...
The Super Smash.
With cricket? Like, can you tell me, seriously, what does happen to...
So I think the Super Smash limps on.
It limps on, seriously?
Yeah. Because why would you can't?
And hang on, so all the players that are in the BBL team don't play in the Super Smash.
Fuck me.
Maybe
why would you go?
Maybe they play in the Super Smash and then they go into the BBL. But then it's like, it's just further weakens and waters down our domestic season. That's all it does. That BBL team.
Do we get a women's BBL?
You can't say that.
Yeah, why not? There's got to be equality. Yeah, if you're getting a men's BBL, you should get a women's BBL.
No, you're right. They probably will.
I've always been a massive fan of the women's BBL.
Oh, you're talking about the Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, sorry. You're talking about the cricketing
league.
Sorry, we did muddy the waters there briefly. So back to who makes this decision?
Well,
who's making it? Let's name and shame. Point the fingers. Heads need to roll for this if it's the wrong one made.
Here's my prediction. We will kick it down the road because we're all cowards and no one wants to actually make a decision in case it goes wrong. And that's why Peter V'landys, get him over here. He doesn't care. He puts a rinse through his hair and says, Australia without rugby league is not Australia. Yeah. But we will kick it down the road because
I am crying out for an Aussie accent to tell me in New Zealand without cricket is not New Zealand.
Anyway, the decision lies with the New Zealand Cricket Board. Now, there is 9 of them on that board. Yes, and so if it's 4-4, the casting vote goes with the chairperson on their recommendation. Now, their recommendation apparently is based on this Deloitte report that did the pros and cons of, one, keeping Super Smash, putting a team in the BBL in 2028 or 29, so we're going to wait 2 years. So even if it does go through, it won't happen. I guarantee it. Because has anyone asked Australia?
No, this is the thing.
Has anyone asked them? Because they were sitting there going, okay, mate.
They're probably looking over at us. Look at those guys just spinning their wheels over there.
Okay,
look
mate,
at those little...
You want to put a team out here?
Those little Kiwis over there just spinning their wheels.
And then they'll go, it's going to cost you...
Quite a lot.
50 million? And we'll go, oh
shit.
Okay. Maybe we should start our own league. Yeah. And the pros and cons of the NZ20. So, I don't know. It doesn't make sense for us to keep on doing the same thing. It doesn't make sense for us to kowtow and just go over to Aussie and think that we're going to get better just for hanging out with the Aussies. We've got good enough players. We've proven that by the amount of finals we make and how we compete on the world stage. Look at our coaches and our managers and our bowling coaches. We coach half of the T20 teams in the world.
But we can blow it. And we will blow it if we don't make the right decision over the next 10 years. Don't give me that look,
it's a crossroads. And part of me's like, do you know what? half of me is going to give up because they're going to make a decision that I'm going to go, have you got any backbone? Have you got any ambition? If you haven't, fine, just tell me.
Yeah.
If in the press conference they need to come out and go, hello, welcome everyone. The board has met and we've decided we have zero ambition.
Yeah.
Zero backbone. No one's willing to make a decision in case it's the wrong one. So we are going to keep the Super Smash and investigate putting a team in the BBL. And everyone's going to go, wicked. Anyway, tonight, second T20 against South Africa is tonight. Brought to you by Midland Brick and Resine. So that's from the Tron.
Looking forward to that.
Do you know what? I think New Zealand are going to absolutely hump them.
Yeah, I think
the
so
batsmen are going to go, hey, we only need to score 150 because their batsmen suck. I've put $100 bone. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Okay, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that later.
Jeez, I'm just reading some of these comments, sorry, as you've moved on about what people are saying about this, decision between the NZ20 and the fucking QB. Well, someone here saying, where's the shelf of pinger option? I don't know if that's...
Well, the thing is, the comments, some of the comments, I'm sorry, you're mildly retarded. Like, says here, no one watches the NZ20. We haven't got an NZ20. We've got the Super Smash.
But this is the general public.
Yeah, but then you got...
These are the helmets out there.
Then you got proper people going, CSK, Christchurch Super Kings. Got it. Perfect.
I like Tony Sharp. Neither. Tests, please. T20 can fuck off.
See, look, definitely BBL. New Zealand doesn't have the population for a competition like that, and it's not like anyone goes to, like, this is different, privately run. Look, the Caribbean Premier League works.
Yeah, there was
SA20 works.
Another comment was like, who's going to pay, how's New Zealand cricket going to afford it?
They don't. They don't. Big, rich-ass Indians come in,
over, yeah.
And they basically, like it's happening around the rest of the world, where the franchisor come in with $20 million.
And use the same logo.
Yep, same logo.
Same logo.
Team.
And the money you get from that is from TV rights into India, I'm afraid. Having sat in a hotel room with 17 channels of cricket, they will pay a lot.
Well, what about this person here, Bella Cole, who says, wait, are those the only two options? What if we just keep it the same as it is?
And expect a different result?
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's fair.
Another one here. Would the Ockers let us in? There's another point. So...
bring back Max cricket.
That's sensible. That's sensible.
Was that Martin Crow's?
Yeah, I feel sorry for Marty Crow because his
really, legacy's been blemished by
he really was the start of T20 cricket. Like, he would have seen T20 cricket and goes, actually, that was...
I wasn't far off.
I wasn't far off. The 4 stumps in the max zone, too much.
Yeah, he jumped the shark with the 4th stump.
But it was 20 overs.
Yeah.
So...
ahead of his time.
Or was it 25?
God, some of those comments are funny.
It was 20, yeah. So you had the 2 innings of 10.
Yeah, so it was... Yeah.
Which I quite like.
Yeah, it was revolutionary. And they all wore shorts, remember? The players wore shorts. That was a bit weird.
I don't know if you should be playing cricket in shorts.
Because
long basketball shorts.
Because some of the cricket players don't have great pins.
They were like Orlando Magic kind of.
Yeah, okay.
Long satin kind of things.
There was a lot of Jason Hoyt type pins.
What else was going on in cricket, Max? So you had the 4th stump, the
max zone where you got double runs.
So was that in the V?
Yep.
Yeah,
and if you got caught in there, you weren't out. Which makes not a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Did it get a couple of years?
Yeah, we played a few
second
internationals
season?
as well.
So
I remember the Max Blacks, as they were called.
Okay.
Was there? Play an international.
They played the West Indies in a few games. They played one in Christchurch that I went to. They played Sri Lanka, I believe, and maybe the Aussies as well in a game.
Someone here, Scotty, I just want proper summer of cricket, ODI and Test cricket. I don't care for T20s.
Okay.
Just look, love or hate T20 cricket, it is here for good.
Yeah.
And it is basically the financial bulldozer that keeps cricket going, unfortunately. So whether you love it or hate it, you're going to have to live with it. And we will either be left behind or we can get involved and we can get this money in. There is so much money floating around in this Indian Premier League. Indian Premier League is the second richest sports league in the world, just behind the NFL. It's bigger than the NBA. It's bigger than the Major League Baseball.
That's craziness.
It's bigger than the EPL.
Is it bigger than F1?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Like, this is...
Suck on that, Matt Heath.
It is... Like, I don't think you can comprehend it. Like, and if they're willing to spend 2% of their budget in New Zealand,
yeah, they won't.
It's a game changer.
So anyway, just to clarify on the BBL option, if we put one team into the BBL,
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
G Lane's out. I'm also out. Joe's out. The ACC's out.
Yeah.
But does NZ Cricket have to pay for that team?
Yeah. Yeah, and probably pay some sort of. They'd have to probably pay an entry fee into the rest of the BBL.
It'd be like
team.
an expansion fee
Yeah.
that would go, because the Aussies would go, why are we giving up revenue?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
These
what-
teams, so
and we're going to have
pay.
to fly to New Zealand every.
Yeah. No, they won't come to New Zealand. The games will be in Aussie.
So we'll have to go over there.
Yep.
Wackhead.
Yeah, the team will be based in Australia.
Fuck me.
Who's turning up to Sydney Thunder Kiwi Ball Bags game?
Kiwi Ball Bags is a great name. I can already see the logo.
Yeah.
I
Picture of G Lane scrote.
think I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah,
if we
no,
got a
you are.
BBL team, I think I'm out.
Okay.
I think I'm going to move to America.
Well,
I'm going to move to Austin.
Can you just confirm you're out if we get a Big Bash League team,
Yep.
not a Brazilian butt lift team?
No, you said earlier that you're in if we get a BBL
yeah.
team, a Brazilian butt
A
lift
butt
team.
lift team I'm in.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
Okay.
everyone in the team has had a butt lift, I'm in.
That would be such a picture.
Did you think they knew that when they did the BBL? When the
I
Big
don't
Bash
know.
League? That someone said, hey, has anyone looked at the acronym?
Well, I feel the same about BBC, the national broadcaster.
yeah.
Why was no one thinking that one through? Goes to show how little black people.
Well,
there
the thing
were
is,
in the
BBC
at
was
the time.
was around a lot long before the BBC.
The big black cock.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. Before that genre took off.
Oh,
But-
I mean, to be fair, the Big Black Clock was probably longer than the BB.
Oh no,
British
but
Broadcasting
the acronym
Corporation.
wasn't though. The category online wasn't available. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, don't come at me like I know that existed before the BBC, the British Broadcasting.
I think we're all
Corporation.
here because of.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Get that.
No,
Get
no,
that.
no. I saw what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
Lane.
yeah.
I
Same with
sympathise
the
you there. But thank you
BBL.
also
Same
for
with the
acknowledging that, Joe.
But with the BBL, when they started the Big Bash League, that category was searchable
Yeah, you're
online.
right. You're right. It was. You could have that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have thought that through, because to the point where I think early on, when you were first searching it up, when SEO was at its peak, if you searched up BBL, I think the BBL Brazilian butt lift was coming up more than the Big Bash League.
Yeah.
And that was a problem for them as a league.
Is that why the Aussies have banned the hub? Because there was confusion over which
Pornhub.
what people
Have
were
they banned
searching.
the hub over there?
Yeah,
Why?
banned the hub and they banned social media
And vapes.
and vapes. And you want to move to Australia?
I'll always want to move to Australia. I just never will.
I don't want to move to Australia. There's too many Australians.
Yeah, that is the issue with
There's some
Aussie.
good ones.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. Don't get me wrong. Just like
But
there's
they're
some
all
good
here.
Kiwis. Yeah, but there's some terrible ones, and there's so
Yeah.
many of them. When they get together on their own, and Aussie is great, and a pair maybe they're great.
Yeah.
Get them in a group, and they start Aussie, oi, oi,
Yeah,
oi, in
nah,
you,
Fuck that.
and start barring like sheep.
Yeah.
That's when you want to. That's when you really want to go full Columbine on them.
Kookaburras are dangerously overrated as well.
The bats.
No, the kookaburra,
The bird.
the bird that
So
makes that
annoying.
horrific noise in the morning.
So annoying. So
I
magpies.
just want to walk around with a fucking shotgun.
All their animals are annoying. Like they've got the cockatoo, you've got the kookaburra, you've got
And then the
all-
Aussie accent sounds a little bit like all the Aussie animals.
yeah. They're all loud.
You don't have to be up there. Anyway, that's why we shouldn't be going to the BBL. Let's take a break and come back.
Hey, shout out to our Aussie listeners, but mainly
Yeah,
it's
we love
Kiwis
yous.
over. It's Kiwis
Yeah.
living over there anyway, and a
Yeah.
few Aussies. There's a few Aussies. Like I said,
Good cunts, our listeners, that if you're an Aussie and an Agendarati member,
GCs.
you're a GC.
there's a few GCs on the GC.
Yeah, there's also a couple in Brisbane.
Anyway, that rant's over. I may have to go have a cup of tea and a lie down.
Yeah, I think so too. Shall we take
Oh,
a
there's
break?
so many
and then
comments.
I know there's heaps there. Again, a couple people really focusing on the pingers and the bath. Anyway, let's take a break and come back and talk about your favourite topic, All Whites football. The All Whites have named their squad for the World Cup warm-up match at Eden Park with several players on the injury shelf, including Chris Wood, the injury shelf. Newcastle Jets midfielder Lachlan Bayliss has been named as a bolter. What's a bolter?
Just out of the blue.
Okay.
Someone unexpected that's been announced in the team. I don't know enough about football to potentially comment on this. All I can say is Alex Paulson, great goalkeeper.
Yep, good goalkeeper.
I've heard of Tim Payne. Obviously, there's Tim Payne in there.
Jesus, he's still playing.
De
big Tim
Vries.
Payne. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Auckland FC boys are in there.
Yeah, Alex Rufer.
Jesse Randall, Logan Rogerson are the big ones.
Oh,
From,
Costa Barbarousis. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's been around for a minute as well.
Andre De Jong. What a great name. He should
Yeah.
be a porn star.
Anyway, the fixtures are Friday, March the 27th
Yep.
at 7:15 p.m. versus Finland
Oh, yeah,
at
nice.
Eden Park, and then the big one. I mean, these are a couple of exciting fixtures, to be fair. We don't see a lot of great matches for the All Whites. And then Monday, March the 30th, 7:15 versus Chile. at Eden Park.
So this is the road to World Cup, isn't it?
It is the
Obviously.
road to.
We've pretty much got automatic qualification from now on.
Yeah, we don't
FIFA
have to
World
win
Cup.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to win Oceania, which is awesome. And it's great for players like this to be able to go to a World Cup because it's going to be a pretty epic event. Obviously, we've got Iraq to play.
Yep, looking forward to that. We better not win it, because if we
Egypt
do...
as well, do we? Egypt and Iraq.
Yeah, we got Egypt because there was the Egypt-Iran game.
Oh, that's right. It was the rainbow round. No, can we get some players in, have a chat if they're in Auckland? Why don't we get them into the podcast?
Yeah, why not? Let's
do something like that next week, maybe.
Yeah, and cool. They can humiliate me
Tuesday
like that
next
little
week.
Malaysian dude who came and humiliated me with his futsal ball.
Oh, what did he do? Oh, yes, I did see that
He
video.
nutmegged me.
Yeah, but he's a freak, man.
I didn't know he was Mr. Nutmeg. And I was...
You didn't know that they call him Mr. Nutmeg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he goes by Mr. Nutmeg.
I called him Mr. Nutmeg. But he was only all of about 5 foot tall. And I don't know how he knew where my legs were askew. They're obviously askew the whole time.
He can just feel it.
Yeah.
He knows when a pair of legs are spread.
Anyway, so...
I'm having a look at some of the pools here. Oh, yeah, of course, most of them aren't decided. That doesn't really help, does it?
Yeah, there's a few people still to qualify. But it's a big thing for the All Whites and for New Zealand football to every 4 years go to the FIFA World Cup.
It's pretty sick.
I mean, as a player, it's so much more attractive to go to a World Cup and rub shoulders with some legends.
Well, that's the thing. A couple of jersey swaps.
It's a shame they wouldn't get a pool with a big name like an Argentina or Brazil or Germany or something, because that would have been pretty cool for them.
Yeah, the pool we've been given, though, is one of those pools that's a little bit like the one in 2010 or 11 or whenever the fuck it was. I can't forget because I always swap that.
No, we had Italy in that pool.
Yeah, well, but at the same time, I think there's with Egypt's probably the team that we're going to struggle to beat. But we've got a couple of potential results we could maybe get, and then,
Iraq.
we can do his dream.
I believe Iraq's not 100% confirmed.
No.
I think there's still a decision to be made whether they'll replace Iran.
Well, that still exists by the time we get there.
Anyway,
speaking of jersey swaps, we'll be making a couple of jersey swaps come the 7th of April at the Basin Reserve.
Yeah, it is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month.
My favourite month.
Yep, because...
I don't support it, but I love what we're doing. Yeah.
Because testicular cancer is the number one cancer amongst young dudes. You don't know that? I mean, most of the cancers are... once you hit 40 or 45, 50, you got to start getting your prostate and all that kind of stuff.
Is that just from rooting?
No, it's just more predominantly in younger males, can be in younger males more. So that's why you got to play with your nuts. And I don't understand why people don't play with their nuts.
Yeah.
Because all you got to do is check out your plums.
I'm always
check thy nuts.
Getting my hands in my pants and just kind of going, Lauren's always going, hey, can you get your fucking hands out of your pants?
Yeah, and like I say,
in the office too.
You can use it. You can use it for surreptitious reasons. You can say to your partner that you may have found a lump on your nuts.
Yeah.
And get her to fossick around there and she goes, I can't feel anything. I should just keep going. And then she's like, I still can't really feel anything. Is this it? I was like, no, just a bit more.
I think you have to go down there and check it out.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
And
then you get caught. Yeah, then you get caught out, and then you haven't got any lumps, and you go, no.
I forgot to give that maneuver a spin last night.
Yeah, you should give it a go.
Yeah, I'll give it a go and let you know how I get on with that.
Yeah.
I go the other way. I go for the, I just need to check your breast for lumps.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. I've done that too. Don't take kindly to that.
No, I've tried to get multiple times. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Have you checked your breast recently?
I can.
Yeah.
Really? Is that and it didn't work, or it did work for you boys?
No.
Okay, so it's not good.
No,
okay, I'll park that one. I'll leave that on the shelf.
Pesting under the guise of scientific reasons of like health reasons it's passable.
Yeah. Okay.
Only with a partner though, a consenting partner. I don't think
good point.
You can't go out into the office, Joe, and just start giving breast examinations. That's kind of.
Sometimes I do feel like that is going on from some people though.
I don't think they're longer here.
No, you're right.
It was the old Christmas party that But anyway. So for testicular cancer awareness, we do the Battle of the Balls every April with the ACC 11 play a game of cricket against the Movember 11, and we're doing this year at the Basin Reserve on April the 7th. So you can come down and watch that if you want down there in Wellington, all in support of Testicular Cancer Awareness Month.
I saw you getting the bag out.
Yeah, I got the gear bag out. So I got the gear bag out.
Hey-o.
It hasn't been washed since our last game.
Which was the Tradies 11?
No, when did we get them out?
It's been a while since we've played.
Anyway, so
2 years ago.
It honks, man.
I
I'm
bet.
going to have to go take those to liquid laundromat and just boil them for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's coming up. Know thy nuts this April. Check your nuts. Check your mate's nuts. Get your partner to check your nuts. Just It's all about the nuts. And you know what? It doesn't get as much attention as Breast Cancer Awareness Month because everyone loves breasts. His testicles just a little bit.
Joe certainly does.
Yeah, Joe's testicles are just a bit uglier, just a bit more wrinklier, just not as sexy. So it's time to sex them up.
A little bit more walnutty.
Sex them up. Bejazzle them. Shave them.
Trim them.
Trim
What
them.
if
Taper fade the shit out of them.
Yeah, put a burst fade on them.
What if Sydney Sweeney came out with some kind of nut bra
I'd wear it.
that you can, like, some lingerie for your testicles?
Well, you've kind of got that with the beneath undies, don't you? Where you put your balls, you put your balls into that little pouch in
And
the
then
front.
they present a couple of inches further outwards. And
But what would be good is if there was some sort of thing in the pouch that could inspect your balls for you, whether it just pulsed on them or something.
Oh, I see what you're putting down there. You want a bit of a doggy collar situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have we thought about maybe for this game for test? You know, we're famously.
I'm offering free testicular examinations for all ACC team members.
Oh, well, that's nice. But we famously have never won a game for playing for the ACC.
I've done some good
11.
recruitment.
Have we considered maybe doing a 2-for-1 situation where we can not only communicate from off-field to on-field, so you get a bit of a vibrator, remote, and then we all kind of get,
Cock
things
ring?
around our... Yep.
Cock rings.
Open to that. Never batted with a cock ring.
I've recruited pretty well. I've got former Wellington Firebirds batsman Stephen Mather,
Oh, we're going to need a bigger cock ring.
former Black Cap Hamish Marshall,
Oh, yeah.
former Black Cap Grant Elliott,
Okay, this could be.
former
Hang on.
All Black Jason Eaton.
Oh, you're pulling in favours, G Lane.
Yeah.
So the main thing is you've just got no ACC members in this team.
The only ACC members are me, you, and Joe, and
Okay.
Paul Ford.
I will be batting 9. Thank you.
So we'll see how we go.
12?
They will be stacked though. The Movember team, they always stack it as
No,
well.
you haven't invited Ben Hurley to drive all the way down there and then just to be yanked off by someone, that used to captain the All Blacks.
No, I don't know if he's recovered from that.
No, I don't think he has either. I just
No.
don't know if we should put him through something like that again.
No, I don't think we should. That was a real men's mental health live situation.
Yeah. Right, let's take a break and come back with a couple more men's mental health situations in the Yours Please section of our podcast.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Are we still receiving FUG lanes?
Oh,
I mean, are they still coming in?
are we, Joe?
Can we put those to bed? Like, can we draw a line? I thought Sunday's omnibus, Yours Please, was the full stop on that. We just draw a line underneath.
No. You pretty much instated the you send it, we'll play it policy. So
Yeah, I know.
We have to stand by that.
Okay.
So if people keep sending, we'll keep playing. But
Well-
I think, Joe, they have kind of softened up.
Petered
haven't
off,
they?
yeah.
Okay.
Wait until there's another sporting event and then you'll...
Well, because people's serotonin
Yeah.
has come back.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
People are, like, even I have found myself going, you know what, G Lane, maybe we do need a few more of you. And then I saw the title of yesterday's podcast and I went, actually, hang the fuck on. You stay
I
away
got
from
tickets to the
you know.
NRL final.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
look, that's we're getting ahead of ourselves quite a lot because
No, you're
automatically people are like, well, the Warriors are going to make the final. It's like, come on, they've played
Yeah,
2 games.
you're right.
And
That's a good
Notorious Pantsman Sydney correspondent Joel Harrison said on the Mad Monday earlier this morning that will come out today, he's offering up his flat in Sydney for Warriors fans to come over and Marae style sleep on the floor
Oh,
for the final.
yes.
So
Fuck
that's
Yes,
already booked.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we've got accommodation.
What time's that?
Early October.
Okay, October. When's Magic Round?
May.
I don't want to put ideas in your head, but have you thought about going to that?
Stay tuned.
It'd be a good test for the
Stay tuned.
Grim Lane Curse.
Yeah, but
Playing the Broncos on the Sunday.
If we win that, I would be, and you're there, I would be happy to clear the Grim Lane Curse.
I've got a stipulation though.
Okay.
So we're playing the Broncos in Brisbane.
Hmm.
I mean, normally that would suffice to breaking of the curse if the Warriors win.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a home game for the Warriors because of the
Here we go.
NRL.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
So
I
even
don't-
if
I
you
don't
were
know.
to break it, then there's
here we go. This is like
technicalities.
this is like you and Wells. Like Wells, I kind of seen what it put me through. Wells, the 2015 Rugby World Cup final at Twickenham, where I was sitting next to you, and we beat Australia to win the World Cup.
Mm.
And he goes, "Oh, it doesn't count. I was there." I was like, "What?"
Oh.
I think that's true. I think because
What?
there were so many members of the ACC there, it cancelled it out.
Oh,
Your
see,
Juju
this
got
is-
cancelled by the...
See, this is just you guys making it up.
But I also think curses can, they have to start somewhere. And maybe there's a world where, I don't know, we don't know these things are spiritual, these things happen, outside of our realm of,
What?
You just lost your.
Are you all right? Did you have a stroke?
I think I did.
Did you have a stroke?
I'm over it.
Choose play some yours, please.
Is that where we're up to?
Yeah, yours, please.
Oh, God.
Hello, Matt Heath here. Yesterday on the Agenda podcast, G Lane did an unnecessary drive-by on my friend Matt Gibb, accusing him of being a fly-by-night Warriors fan. He is more Warriors than the Warriors, Matt Gibb. He was there right from the start. As a little boy, he suggested before they even begun that they should be called the Taniwha, and he sent in an application with a picture. The guy is deep, real and legit Warriors fan. How dare you, G Lane? Love you.
The reason why I said Matt Gibb is because I saw him at a movie preview the day before, and he was just top of mind.
Yeah,
and he was part of the Pinot Noirs. So it was a sidebar. It was a side swipe to the Pinot Noirs.
I think I'm so numb to your drive-bys that I didn't even pick that up.
He didn't stand up for him on the podcast. He clearly heard me say Matt Gibb. No.
He said, "You know what? I'll wait for
wait for Matt Gibb to get in touch with me and say,
can you
why
go and
didn't you
beat up G
defend
Lane
me?"
for me?
No, he's a great New Zealander, Matt Gibb.
Do you know I heard recently that Matt Gibb doesn't get hangovers?
Is he not drunk?
People who tell me that, I say you are an alcoholic.
Yep, that was my first
and
question.
You're in denial.
Because Wells told me this, and he said, and then I was like, straight away, I was like, well, is he just always on the piss? And
How
then he
can
said,
you not
no.
get hangover? Like, surely...
So, Matty Heath, if you are listening to that, or Matt Gibb for that matter, could you get in touch? And is that true? We talked about it on the Hodiki Briki podcast a couple of weeks ago.
No hangovers?
Apparently not.
Why don't we... Well, we should get that gene. He should be being bred.
We should bottle that bitch up. Yeah.
He should be being bred.
Forget Ozempic. I want the...
Yeah, I want the
no
hangover gene.
Can you imagine if you had the ability to not have a hangover? Oh, my God.
I'd be so fat.
Fuck.
I'd drink so much.
Yeah.
I'd drink so much.
That'd be so bad. Okay, next one, yours, please.
G Lane,
You
claim to have mana.
I don't claim to have
You can have no mana driving a Nissan Juke. Pull your head in.
I've never claimed to have mana. Chiefs have mana. I'm a Chiefs fan, so by proxy, sometimes the mana rubs off onto me. But there's no. You're right. There's no mana in driving a Nissan Juke, a white Nissan Juke. Correct.
When did the Chiefs mana thing start?
It was there. It's their thing.
Has it always been their thing?
Yeah, Chiefs mana.
No one else knew about it.
Is it their thing, or did you guys start it? You and
No,
McConey?
I don't think we started
I honestly
it.
thought that it was a you and McConey thing.
Yeah, I thought it was you and McConey as well.
And then it's just spread.
Have you not seen their gym? Their gym's got this massive Chiefs mana mural in it. It's very much come from the Chiefs. They talk about how much mana they've got.
Right, okay.
They got
Next
mana.
one. Yours,
Kia ora,
please.
boys. Dom the Nurse from Adelaide checking in here.
Oh, I love Aussies.
Hey, G Lane, quick question. How comes on Friday podcast you had a chat about the Bong Olympics, getting 4 Aussies and 4 Kiwis to bong it off? How comes you've never created a sister company for the ACC where you can do outrageous shit that doesn't affect any sponsorships? Wouldn't that be a great way to be able to do these kind of things without any kickback?
Yeah. Anita, thank you. Thank you to our Aussie listeners out there. I mean, that rant at the
I'm
start
so grateful for
around
them.
how
I love the
I don't
Aussies.
like Aussies.
Love
I said there's
the
good Aussies out
Aussies.
there. There's great Aussies out there. But I mean, we're the little brother. You got to hate the big brother.
And was his name Dom?
Dom the Nurse from...
He seems like a GC, doesn't
Anyway.
he? Dom, I might be hitting you up for some accommodation, by the way, for the test series across Christmas. Anyway, we'll come back to that.
I was thinking about this because don't they have like channels? Is there like Telegram channels or whatever? What's that? What the weird influencers go on that they put all their outrageous shit on that people subscribe to? Is it Telegram?
You mean like Kick?
Oh, like live stream
Live
stuff.
stream
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, well, there's heaps of those, isn't there now?
But there's
Well,
the
there was like
subscription one, I
Twitch, and then
guess.
there was like...
I guess you could do that and do the outrageous, like the Bong Olympics and stuff.
But unfortunately, the way that branding works these days is if G Lane, you're the face of one company that rips bongs and then, does whatever they want to do. And then is also the face of the ACC.
I think
It doesn't really fix too many problems for us, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's going to cause issues.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could just do it under the guise of satire.
Yeah.
But the thing is, satire now is dying a little bit of a death because people take things too literally.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah, too many idiots have a voice.
Weed's illegal here, isn't it, as well? So we can't really just...
Well, we could just say
It
it's
is here.
tobacco.
No, we could just say it's tobacco.
Did you guys hear Conan O'Brien's joke at the Oscars?
No?
He said, for the first time in many years, not one British actor or actress has been nominated for Best Actor or Actress at the Oscars. and the British guy he was talking to said, "Oh, that's okay. We arrest our pedos." And the auditorium went completely silent.
God.
Fuck yeah. Was he going in yesterday in the Oscars, or was that about as good as it got?
The pedo genre is a real tough one. Because last year I helped put together, I might have been the year before, we do a primary school fundraiser where it's called an arts and laughs festival. So they auction art and they have a comedian. First year organised Ben Hurley and Di Henwood and Justin Smith came and did comment. Three big hitters. Yeah. 3 big hitters. Went swimmingly. The next year they scheduled it during the comedy festival, so everyone was unavailable.
Right, okay.
So I got one person, I don't know if I'll name him, but he got up and he was doing really well. And then he started to trail into the pedophilia in a primary school.
Yeah, right, okay.
It was a tough genre.
Tough genre to execute well in a school hall.
I thought he did well. And I thought he navigated the subject of pedophilia in a primary school pretty well. But it was a brave strategy, Con.
Yeah, she's a crowd divider.
Yeah,
a crowd splitter.
I thought I had a great joke on the text convo last night, where you said you're struggling for babysitter cover tonight, so you can't be on the commentary. Yeah. And you said I'm thinking about asking the local pedos, and I said bold move to put pedos on the commentary.
I sent that one through to the keeper. It's like
yes.
Oh God.
Who was on the cricket tonight? Me? Am I?
Yes.
Yes, I am. I was going to say,
yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, Wells is down.
Oh, Wells is down as well.
Yeah, Wells isn't down. He's off to his wellness retreat this weekend, so he's having to do the first couple, and then I'm going to do Friday and Sunday.
Because there's no 7 Sharp, is there?
No, because it's on TV1.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, when are we going to launch this commentary sync technology?
Yeah, when do you want to do that?
Yeah, I reckon probably pretty soon.
Okay.
Today?
Yeah. Shall I put a video out, or should I talk about it now?
I think you could explain it now a little bit, and then it might need a bit more of explaining in a...
Well, my recent cousin-in-law has got in touch on Saturday night with, in just a really kind of, mild kind of way, and said, "Hey mate, I've just kind of whipped up this Google Chrome extension, which you can download and now officially pause and start and skip back and skip forward the ACC iHeartradio stream." So I don't know why no one in this building has figured out how to do this, but anyway, that's not the point. So my cousin is works in tech and all that kind of thing. So he's made a Chrome extension. It's called the ACC URIT Syncer, the AC URIT Syncer. If you want to search for it on your Chrome extension.
Good name.
Yep.
Great name.
And it's even graphic design and stuff like that. But if you go to the top right of your Google Chrome tab, you can only use this on Google Chrome. You can go down to the Google Store, search up the Accurate Syncer, download that. When you then fire up an iHeartradio tab on your
desktop
Chrome,
laptop.
It'll start playing as it usually does, and then you go up to the top right, use the extension that you've just downloaded on there, the Accurate Syncer. And then you'll notice that you can control the iHeartradio app from the top right of the screen now with your Accurate Syncer. You can skip forward or back 0.5 seconds. The average is about 20 seconds for rugby.
Yep.
Skipped back.
Yep.
And then for the cricket, the other night, it was only about 7 or 8 seconds.
Right. Well, there you go.
For whatever reason. But it just means you can skip forward, skip back, because you would have noticed with the cricket, especially in TVNZ.
Yes, because it's digital.
All over the place.
They choke the stream for their advertising, so we're not actually getting it live all the time, and that type of thing. So it can get out easily. Not once you're sunk up, you're not staying sunk up, so you've got to be able to skip forward, skip back. Anyway, the Accurate Syncer, download it. All the instructions are actually on the Google Chrome store that he's put it on. So thank you very much to Isaac.
We'll put a link in this potty.
And then I'll shove up a video later on today, maybe on how to.
Yeah. Maybe put a text bounce back sync to 3236.
You have to be on your desktop.
Oh, it's a desktop.
You can't use it on the app, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yes, which is annoying. But I, the other night I just put the Sky on the telly or TVNZ on the telly, and then just used my laptop next to me and just muted the telly, and then just used the audio that came through, because of course we provide the ground effects.
Yes.
Here at the ACC.
Here we go.
Okay, next one. Two more. Yours, please.
One more, which is a two-parter.
Great.
It struck me today that we've had so many great nicknames for G Lane over the years. Grot Lane, Tits Lane, Grim Lane, Shit Lane.
Hey.
But we haven't had a new one for a while. Yours please, caller. New nicknames for G Lane.
Well.
And he has followed up with his
with his
suggestion.
List.
Okay.
Personally, I think, we know that G Lane is a man who has his knives sharpened by other men who enter his marital home. Cuck Lane.
Yeah, okay.
Cuck Lane. What was playing in the background there of his message? It was some sort of trumpet.
It sounded like Coronation Street, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did sound like. I mean, Cuck Lane, that's unfair. I mean, I don't Gary in the corner.
You're not there.
Are you not into that type of thing?
Nah, not particularly. Not particularly.
I'm becoming more open to it.
Okay. Well, you are sitting in that chair over there.
Yeah, you are in the Cuck chair.
Yeah, I don't mind Cuck Lane. It's got a good ring to it. It kind of fits in with the previous nicknames.
But again,
single syllable.
I mean, G Lane's a lot more palatable to sponsors, clients, and family.
Good point. Once again, it's all back to the finances.
Do you think if you break the curse, you'll be the curse formerly known as Grim Lane?
It's formerly known as G Lane.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted because I've just seen what Hauraki Breakfast have posted. Have you seen?
Yes.
Wells and Manaia Stewart recreating that infamous
Kurt Eklund blues photo shoot?
Very Cape Breton, isn't it?
Yeah, it reeks of Cape Breton. That. Anyway, we'll keep working on that. If anyone wants to update G Lane's nickname,
I think. The nickname never changed. It was always G Lane.
Your name's confusing as fuck because you're not even Mike Lane. When I found that out, I just about fell off my chair.
No, that's not my name. So yeah, it's all over the place. I mean, that's why whenever I have a court appearance, no one actually knows.
No,
because those of you who know, there's an open justice, whatever. The Herald reporter sits at the court every day and looks at the court summons and everything, and looks for people that they can write about. Myself and Lee Hart, we breeze through every time because Lee Hart's name's not Lee Hart either. Anyway, I won't say what his name is because
we need to know.
Because that would be a problem.
If we do get another nickname, we need to clear it with James McConey first, though.
Oh yeah, because James McConey clears nicknames.
He's the authority.
Hey, is it only Tuesday? Why does it feel like Thursday?
What? No, because I was about to ask, is McConey in tomorrow?
Nah, because we've got. I suppose it's the cricket and rugby. It's just morphed into
all weekend of commentary, and then.
So what do we got on tomorrow then, boys? Should we just have a whip around here?
The breaks. What's Wednesday?
Wednesday. That's the Sahara.
Yeah, it is the Sahara. Tomorrow. What do we do tomorrow?
BYC tomorrow.
Get your talkbacks through, for the love of God, Agendarati. We need your help on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts on the NZ20 situation.
Yeah, please.
Do we need more pingers to shelf?
Yeah, and do you need me to give you a call and explain what the NZ20 is because you only got your head around the Big Bash?
Yeah. How do you feel about Aussies? We love them.
I'll come round to your house and give you the Big Bash.
Hey, yo. Right. Should we tie a ribbon on this?
Yeah.
Love you, boys. That was fun.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.